Hi, everyone. We are super happy to have you here because we're celebrating the first year of EUphoria actual play. Oh my God, we made it.
How is that even possible?
Happy birthday!
We made it. It's been a long year. Thank you for being here with us. A quick introduction. My name is Ida. My pronouns are she and her. I am one of the EUphoria co-founders. I'm a Latina woman of color. I'm an immigrant here in Europe. I have tan skin, dark eyes, dark hair. I'm wearing a blue top and I have a festive red pride hat on.
It's so cute. My name is Darcy. I use they, them pronouns. I'm one of the co-founders here at EUphoria. I'm a white, non-binary person with big green glasses and my hair is pulled back. But I'm wearing my little non-binary pronoun pin that the lovely Megan got me at UKG. Because it's still Pride Month.
So cute. Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm also here. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a mixed race woman with brown skin, long straight black hair. I'm wearing colourful dungarees over a purple t-shirt, and I brought a birthday card for EUphoria. Yay!
Yay! A year later. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And I think we're on the right track of doing what we've set out to do, Darcy, you and I, and with amazing people by our side, like Michelle, like our entire community, like our thriving Discord, like friends we've had in the producer seat, friends we've had in the GM, friends supporting us in all ways, even reposting our things on socials. That's all been amazing help as well.
Massively.
Yeah. And the phenomenal community that have rallied around us. Like our Discord has more than 200 people now, which is wild. And some of them are just quietly lurking and watching as things go by and supporting us in their own little way. And some of them are constantly debating, is Flammkuchen pizza? What is a sandwich? Is chili soup? It can get heated. Don't even mention the bees.
Oh, no, not the bees, not the bees.
It's great. But what I find really heartwarming is that the conversations are happening at accessible time zones for those in Europe, because we all love TTRPGs, but we have to recognize that a lot of them are made by US-based companies and for US-based communities with US-based experiences and values, which might be different here and are not as accessible because of time zones. We're here too. We're thriving. We have diverse and amazing talent, and we deserve to bask in our own spotlight, and we get to create it too.
Just for a minute. Just for a little minute. As a treat.
We get to feel pleased with ourselves.
How English of both of you.
Anyway, we will go back to being self-deprecating soon.
Yes.
Don't worry. But no, I love it. I love what's been built here, from not just from what you two have started, but from the community that have come to the place that has been built and make it as wonderful and thriving as it is. I love getting to, in the morning, check up who's popped in to say good morning, what's the topic of the day, what strange like niche cultural thing am I learning about a different European country today. It's such a wonderful place full of happy people, and whether you're lurking or yapping every single day, or you just check in very occasionally for little pet pictures, like it just brings me a lot of joy. I love seeing everyone's pet pictures.
Boop,
I boop them all.
Yeah, and we came together. I think the main thing that we try to show to the world is not just our internal community, but the actual plays and showing and trying to cultivate an audience that there are amazing games to be played, and the people at the table are based in Europe, and this is what Europe looks like.
Looks like this. Looks like wherever you are on the screen. Looks like,
looks like that.
Yeah. People. Looks like you as well. Oh, not my card.
Yeah. Oh no! if you're watching and you're part of a community, it also looks queer. It also looks of all gender representation. It looks of POC. It looks neurodivergent. It looks disabled. It looks immigrant, and it looks based outside of the US.
And we're really happy to have been able to showcase games from those people as well, not just the big corporations, not just the people who tell us that race isn't inherent. I'm not going to get into it. We've been able to showcase, we've got the stats. You know, we love a stat with a spreadsheet quiz. We have played on stream 23 systems, and over half of them were by European creators.
And none of them were D&D.
None of them were D&D.
Not a single one.
Was one of them Pathfinder? Have we done Pathfinder?
We did Starfinder, which is a
Starfinder
system by Paizo, which is a company that has good values. And we love games no matter where we're from. And I grew up enjoying D&D. I had a great amount of fun with it. But I love diversifying where our attention should go.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's nice that I'm impressed by that number. Over half of them are European creators. I don't think we particularly focused on that when we're greenlighting things. It was just if the idea was good. And we did often have something like Three City Revamp, for example, is a very American creative based game, I believe, US. There's maybe a Swedish company. US based creators mostly. But Marcus and the cast over there put the most European spin on that story, and that was why we greenlit it. And that's why it won at Cusco Webfest, don't you know?
Hell yeah.
That's one of the things we did this year. We created award-winning content, and it just goes to show that different cultural spin on a tried and true favorite game has an audience, has intrigue, and is worth showcasing. So I'm really, really proud of that.
Rightly so. It's a beautiful piece of work. And we've made so many amazing actual plays since then as well, all of which have been wonderful in their own ways. We've got to showcase like the kinds of stories that only European people or people outside the US can tell, and the kinds of stories that only people with experiences of different marginalizations can tell, using systems which hopefully we've got new people to see a system they've not seen played before and get interested in it. And with you two and your amazing Games by EU Creators We Heart streams showcased 53 different game systems, and 92% of those were European, and the ones that weren't were from elsewhere in the world as well. Like, which just shows there's so much amazing stuff out there in the wider TTRPG scene. So many amazing systems and supplementary material and other exciting things to try out. Like, there's always something new to see. I love it.
53. That's one a week. That's one a week for the whole year that we've been going, and one more.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I want to say? If you're watching this and you make stuff, if you have stuff on itch, or you've written like a module for a game you love, and you're based in Europe or anywhere outside the US, tell us about it. Email us. We love to hear about it, and we would love to shout about it on a stream and probably even play it if we can ever find the time to play something.
Yeah.
The scheduling demons are real, but we want to hear about your stuff as well. Please tell us about more things. We'd love to hear about it.
We especially want to hear about it if you feel that you represent from a marginalized community, and if your game is something new, something interesting. You know what? Personally, I will scroll away a D&D module, but we're here to uplift different systems and different games. What you found challenging to get out into the world, we want to shout out about it. And what Michelle said, a lot of our time is spent cat herding and like pulling in all these people. The stats say that we have had 74 distinct different people on our actual plays from 24 different countries.
That's amazing. That's a lot of cat herding.
A lot of cat herding.
I did so many kitty cats.
Yeah, from people in different time zones, at least a little more adjacent now within Europe, with people whose first native languages are not necessarily English. And we're all together for the love of the game.
That's wonderful.
I love it. I love how many people we've got to showcase and spotlight and say, look at this amazing, talented person. And they're doing great stuff. And there's incredible talent in the US, but not all the talent's there. We've got incredible talent too. We've been so proud to showcase all of these talented folks.
And we've got to discover new games as well, especially through doing our streams, the European creatives. We go on Google, we try and find people. Obviously, we're looking at doing Disability Pride Month stream soon. So if you're a disabled creator, please tell us about that. We've got to do our Pride version. We've got to do Women in Femmes version. Sci-fi version. Getting to Google, like narrowing down those search terms is always fun, and finding the niche obscure things is absolutely wonderful.
And getting to know the creator and inviting them to a community, and then becoming like an amazing friend and voice in our community.
Yeah. And we've got to explore some really exciting games and then work with the people who have made them as well. I'm primarily thinking of people like 3 Sail Studios and their incredible Mappamundi that we discovered at UKG last year. And now we've produced 2 APs for them, and they might have something coming out next year. They've already announced it. We can talk about Gallows Corner. Got to see their new games coming out and what's coming out beyond that as well. And hopefully we'll be able to give you some spotlights on those new games and keep bringing you from people that we trust, people that we know walk the walk and don't just talk the talk about diversity and safety and accessibility in their games as well. That's really important to us. So yeah, we're absolutely loving getting to do this for not a huge amount of money, but a little bit of money.
You mentioned 3 Cell Studio, and especially the Mappa Mundi games is an example of how I think that we are collectively elevating our craft, elevating the production of the APs going to show, because with the talent that's at the table, I think it's only right to uplift and present them in the best possible light we can. Yeah. That does take resources and time, unfortunately financial resources too. And there have been quite a few small and mid-sized partners that have been very kind and generous with supporting us as well in our overall mission, like 3Cell Studios, like Freely Publishing, like Hatchling Games, like Fistful of Crits, Rune Fable UK, Strapped Up and Roll, Brambleheart Games, Lalion Publishing, Old Fair Games, Evil Hat, Soul Muppet, even Rowan Rook and Deckford for pitching in PDFs for a charity stream we did last year.
That's right.
Yeah. So many amazing people who have been like supporting us, but also I got to shout about the Patreons.
Yeah,
I've got to mention the Patreons, because every kind of support, like being in the Discord, like hyping up, showing up to the streams, sharing things on social means so much. But those people who like also find a little bit of money, shake a little bit of change out the couch cushions and send it towards us, like that covers the expenses, like the money that we put into the productions. We have to pay to have music, to have assets, like to host the website, like all that stuff costs money, and you're helping cover those overheads so that we can actually keep making amazing stuff. And whether you're throwing in like a pound that you found down the back of the settee or more, like it is so incredibly valued. It means the world to be able to not be spending out of pocket to make those things happen, because you're helping to make it affordable. And you know, we do try very hard to come up with little extras and behind the scenes thank yous for all of those people who make the monetary contributions. But if you're contributing in other ways by shouting out, we also love that too, because we know not everybody, some people have shaken those couch cushions and all that's coming out is a spare sock that you lost a month ago, and that's fine too.
Like, one less pair of socks to buy.
Exactly. The support is valued in all of its forms, but I do have to shout out the Patreon supporters with so much love, because it's incredible that people actually want to put their personal money towards this project. It means it's stunning to me and wonderful.
You put so much effort into it. Michelle runs the Patreon and puts together all the extra content, and it's some juicy content. And also shout out to the casts who like give us like their character sheets, and the people who draw art of their own characters and let us share that, and their Spotify playlists that they put together for their characters. It's all so juicy and tasty, lovely behind the scenes stuff. So if you want to go and check it out, there's a link in the chat, and you could, and if you can, we appreciate it.
I think it just encapsulates like the genuine joy that people get to play at a table. They get the joy that they get to play at a table where, if they're marginalized, they're not tokenized. It's a really important core EUphoria Babel where people say, this was the first time I wasn't the only woman, I wasn't the only queer person, I wasn't the only POC person at the table. I didn't felt alone and tokenized. It's the joy they feel from getting to, when I hear, oh, this was the first time I played a table with such stringent safety tools, or safety tools in general, where care and compassion was foremost, where my health and my safety was prioritized beyond meeting a deadline, beyond certain timings, where I felt heard and I felt safe to bring up concerns. When we take care of these things, that genuine joy comes out, and it's a pleasure to be able to share and say, this is, for us, the peak of playing TTRPGs in the community. Once we can put together this safety net and making clear that compassion comes first, that joy is crystallized and beautiful. And here it is.
Yeah, here it is, all around us.
Joy! It's so true. I mean, we're playing games. Games are supposed to be fun. And safe tables are fun tables. Diverse tables are fun tables. Compassionate tables are fun tables. When you're not stressed about, feeling tokenized or worrying that something's going to come up in a game that you weren't prepared for, when you know those things are taken care of, then you can just have fun. And is that not the point? The
Truly it is.
The point.
Shall we do it for another year?
At least.
At least.
Yeah.
So the contract is only a year renewable at a time.
Oh, what? Sign a contract?
Well, I mean, past year has been pretty eventful. We had a partnership with UK Tin to work with those amazing local UK-based creatives. We had a live game at Dragon Meet 2024.
So fun.
We had a live panel at UKG with Slovenly Trolls. Michelle, you and I were on the Infinite Tavern podcast.
Wow.
We got the Gold Award for Cusco Web Fest for Best Video AP and Best GM.
Marcus.
Go on, Marcus.
We got multiple nominations for the Crit Awards, fingers crossed. So if the next year looks anything like this first year, I want to do it for another year. Okay. Maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe a lot more.
Maybe. We'll keep doing it as long as there's an appetite for it, as long as people are there watching and pitching their games and running copious amounts of Delta Green in the community game server.
We love
and sharing their cat pictures and their dog pictures and the I've been to the zoo, here is a koala picture. They're always fun. As long as people are here for it, as long as this community exists, I think we'll strive to be a part of it and to uplift it and get everybody the kudos that they deserve.
Okay. To another year then.
To another year. If only I should have had champagne.
I've got the drinks of my cup of tea.
Support on Patreon so we can afford champagne for our
That is what we're spending it on, yeah.
We're doing our best. It'll be champagne instead of champagne, probably.
Champagne.
Yeah. Oof. Oh no. Cut that out.
Yeah.
Anyway, to another year. Thank you, everyone, for supporting us. Thank you, everyone, for being part of EUphoria.
Yeah. We love you. Thank you for being part of this.
Bye. We're millennials. That's how we make hearts.
Yeah. I can't do that one. No, can't do it.
That one.
So it's like a something like that.
Apollo does that really well.
That?
Oh,
yeah,
how did?
It's just so much easier.
We can do this.
Bye.